This podcast was brought to you by Dare Media Group, daring Australian radio entertainment. Find out more at daremediagroup.com.au.
Thanks for listening and for downloading the AM Mayhem podcast. This episode may include content that may not be suitable for all listeners. Full content warnings are available at daremediagroup.com.au. Now, let's get into it.
Wake up and hold on tight. This is AM Mayhem, the show that kicks down the door to your mornings. Whether you're blasting rock on Radio X,
reliving the greatest hits of all time on Radio X Gold,
turning up the boot-stomping tunes on Radio X Country,
or with real talk on Dare Talk Radio.
One thing's guaranteed. It's fun, it's chaotic, and it's completely off the rails. And to everyone streaming the podcast, wherever, whenever, you're part of the mayhem too. We see you, we hear you, and we know you're just as twisted as we are. This is the show that throws the script out the window. This is AM Mayhem. Let's go.
And a very good morning, everyone. Welcome to AM Mayhem across Dare Media Group radio stations. Good morning, Kaite.
Good morning.
Morning, Nathan.
Good morning, buddy.
How you doing?
Oh, yeah, not too bad. How's yourself,
Good,
Scotty?
good. And how are you over there, Kaite, by the way?
I am alive. I have been dying.
So, I had to hold down the fort yesterday morning, and I thought to myself, when Katie's like, no, I'm too sick, I can't do the show, I'm too sick, like I haven't got a voice or anything like that.
No one wants to hear Sicky McSnuffles.
And then I text Nathan and said, you ready to go, big fella? And you're like, I was at a wedding last night. And I immediately, did I not? Immediate doubt was cast across the room. I was like, who gets married on June 30, like on a Monday, right? And so you must have figured out there was a bit of doubt there somewhere. So I got a photo of Nathan dressed in a wedding attire. And he sent me
I haven't seen this photo.
Big long story. And I was like, holy, he really did go to a wedding on a Monday.
Yeah, and because so essentially why my friend did this is because he's like me, he's a little bit OCD, same, like probably one of the reasons we get along, and essentially he had done this because June 30th is the end of the financial year. And because they signed their marriage certificate after close of business that day, it didn't go through until yesterday, which means that for the rest of their lives, they were married for exactly the whole financial year, and their taxes become way easier.
That's actually really smart.
Are these people accountants?
Yes, so she is in procurement at TMR and he's a civil engineer.
So they're clever clogs.
Right, okay.
Yes.
Maybe we should take it. Why do we not do something like that? Like, we got married like traditional people in October on a Saturday, right? Why did we not think about this sort of stuff? Like, why did we get married on April Fool's Day or Christmas Day or Valentine's Day? How cheesy is that?
I can tell you exactly why we got married on the day that we did.
I've just opened up myself here.
Because you had a hard enough time remembering our anniversary before we got married, and you didn't want to change it.
Spoken like a true man.
You're like, I don't want to have to remember a new day. Can't we just use the date we got? So that's what we did.
Spoken like a true man. There you go. Hey, that's
so that, and the other thing too is like, ain't like as you guys have like all said to me by now, ain't nobody getting married on a Monday.
No.
That stuff is cheap as chips.
Yeah.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Yes.
Like midweek weddings.
And then
so cheap.
The other thing he did to save prices even more is when he pulled a sneaky with all the event planners. He was like, I'm holding an event.
Yeah. Yeah, because as soon as you say anything about a wedding, the prices gets jacked. They call it the wedding tax. As soon as you mention anything wedding related, the price of everything goes up.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, so like basically no one knew it was going to be a wedding until
it was a wedding.
Yeah.
That's very clever. Well done, and congratulations, by the way, to the bride and groom from everyone here at AM Mayhem. Hey, also very quickly, we are on. Not only are we on Radio X Gold, Dare Talk Radio, we are now on Radio X Country, so we can officially welcome Radio X Country to the fold. Well done, big fella, our chief broadcasting engineer. At the moment, it's just AM Mayhem and our sister show for the drive home fun with Amanda, Davo, and Aaron. So we'll get there. There's plenty of.
By the way, the scary thing for me about Radio X Country at the moment is I have no idea if it's any good.
Because you're not a country guy.
I don't listen to country music. It's like it sounds okay to me. The audio quality's fine, but it's not like a rock station where I can go through and go, yeah, this song, yeah, this song, yeah, this song.
No, I've been listening to Radio X Country, actually, just to get a bit of a feel for it. And, I like listening to our brothers and sister in the afternoon with Amanda, Davo, and Aaron, just giving them a slight plug. And, no, I thought the music was great. I thought all the country music was good. But I also learned who Jelly Roll was. Sorry for all the people listening on other stations are all like, what the hell are these guys talking about? Jelly Roll. I've never heard of Jelly Roll until I started listening to Radio X Country.
Yeah, right. He's been around for a minute.
So, yeah.
I had heard of Jelly Roll before, but I didn't know he was a country musician.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's sort of one of those new age country guys, right? Where he's not quite the stereotypical country that people are used to. And there's a lot of artists doing a similar thing. Like Shabuzi is another one that is very new age, and he's not
featured on Radio X Country.
Yeah, not your typical country artist, but absolutely banging.
Yeah, so I'm still with you though, big fella. I'm Radio X at heart. Actually, so much so that when I did the show solo yesterday, because I normally do a solo show on Friday mornings, right, on air with Scotty, and I was like, as I go to turn the mics on, I'm ready to say, this is Radio X, your ultimate rock destination. I was like, no, it's not. Hang on a minute. It's AM Mayhem. So there you go. We've got to take a very quick break. We're going way over time, but that's okay. It's all fun. We're putting the mayhem in your AM. I'll get it right.
In your AM.
Thank you. Get it right. You'd think we've done the ads for AM Mayhem. You'd think I'd get it down pat. Anyway, this is AM Mayhem across Dare Media Group radio stations. Morning, everyone.
AM Mayhem. Your morning, your mayhem, your podcast. Powered by Dare Media Group radio stations.
Good morning, everyone. This is AM Mayhem across Dare Media Group radio stations. You're on air with Kaite, Nathan, and Scotty this morning. Look, got it. Perfect. First go.
You got it.
Yay.
So we noticed in that last voice break, Nathan, what was going on there? It was very bassy, very loud in Queensland. I love it.
Yeah. So I had a very crazy weekend. So for those of us who play video games, I'm sure we've all participated in the Steam summer sale. So for those of you in attendance who don't understand, I see Kaite and Scotty looking at me like, what the hell are you guys talking about? So Steam is an online platform. You can think of it a little bit like Netflix for video games.
Oh, I feel like I remember this when I downloaded like Sims when I was a teenager.
Has that got the weird like angle logo thing that goes with it?
That's the one.
Yep.
Okay,
That's
yeah.
We're all on the same page.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Continue,
So yeah, you can buy a game on Steam and instead of having to acquire a disc for it, you can just download it onto your computer and it runs. And if you download it onto a different computer and run it with the same Steam account, it's still got all your save games from the other computer.
Yeah, it's great.
So because it's a digital online storefront and there's no like physical thing that you have to buy, they can afford to put things on like mega sale.
Right.
So they'll have this thing every year in the United States it's currently summer, so every year they have the Steam summer sale, and things will be like 75-80% off.
I've got that to a dirty level. I just think of like it's a poo sale.
How did you get poo sale from that?
Oh, when you pop a
steamer.
Yeah, steamer. Anyway,
Oh,
sorry.
that's so
Sorry,
gross.
continue. No poo chat. Yep.
So anyways, I bought a sim racing game, and it would not start.
Rude.
And so I was really excited to play this game with my friends. So I went and looked up some stuff, and I figured out that my computer was not updated to the right version of Windows. I mean, like bad me. I should do my software updates. So I did a software update, and all my screens died.
Oh no.
So I had to like baby my computer back to life, and then the game still wouldn't start. And I found that there was all of these weird, dumb incompatibilities between the game and my like steering wheel that I've got to play racing games. So my steering wheel, I had to uninstall all of its drivers and its like main program and install an older version that was known to work properly with the game.
Right.
And so anyways, my steering wheel and my microphone used the same software. So when I uninstalled the drivers for my steering wheel, my microphone forgot what volume it was set to.
Gotcha. Right.
Do you know what? That was a long story, and I'm glad we went on that journey together.
It was a good story.
That was good. I was not sure how we were going to get back to microphones, but you did a full circle on that. That was brilliant.
Well done, mate.
Well done.
That's Radio 101 right there. Here, look. I'll even do a radio.
Yay me.
Well done. Well done. We just give you the content and you perform.
I was about to call digressions media, but you got there. That was brilliant.
But it's AM Mayhem.
That's right. But just while we go on those subjects, something that has just like popped into my head, right? We were having a conversation the other night about, I can't even remember what we're talking about, but all I have stuck in my head, not while you would mention that story, but all I have stuck in my head is that monkey. They're taking a selfie. How did we even get on that topic?
Oh, yeah.
Because you sent me the photo, and it's the funniest photo in the world. But how did we get onto that topic?
There was something about copyright because it was actually legally argued that because the monkey took the photograph, that the monkey owns the photo.
Even though it was taken on someone else's camera.
Yeah, well, it's like if you were a professional photographer, this is the argument. If you were a professional photographer and you borrowed someone else's camera and took an award-winning photo with it, that photo, because it was taken by you, would still belong to you.
Yeah.
So wouldn't that selfie belong to the monkey that took it?
I mean, technically, yeah. I don't know what the monkey's going to do with the ownership of a photo, but
it started all this. It started this like really strange legal argument. Like, can animals have intellectual property?
Well,
yeah.
Does a bird own like the rights to its like the way its nest is designed?
Well, you think about it, right? What if a bird craps on your car? Do you own the crap, or does the bird own the crap?
Or does the bird own the car?
Well, it's like
it's on my property. It's my crap.
it's like Katie's famous line is, "I peed on you, it's mine."
I peed on you, you're mine.
We need to put a bit of context onto that. I'm not into wet work. What? Listen to that cough. Hey, listen to that dirty cough.
It's horrible, isn't it? I do apologise, everybody. I'm still recovering from influenza B. It's been a time.
The morning cold doesn't help either. It immobilises all of that stuff.
That cold air hits the back of your throat.
We should come back with that. We should talk about influenza A's and B's and all that sort of stuff, because haven't we got a funny story to tell you about what happened on the weekend? It involves a home doctor. Can you believe the home doctor's still going?
No. Well, I don't think we have a home doctor here.
Well,
I know that Rockhampton used to, but I don't think they do anymore. But here in Perth, there's about 6 or 7 different ones. It's great.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
You call them, they're out here half an hour later. It's fantastic.
But the doctor, when he diagnosed my child, right, because obviously poor Liam was off since last Tuesday, he basically goes, I don't know what... he was a big African man. I don't know what's wrong with the boy, but it might be COVID, it might not be. And I was like, what? It might be COVID? I don't know. And then he's like, I recommend you get a COVID test. And I was like, oh. But I spoke quite clearly then. He was wearing like the full... I don't know why doctors are still wearing the full get-up masks.
By the way, Scott, that was like a beautiful impression of James Earl Jones.
From The Lion King, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. I thought you were going to say Star Wars, and then I was going to have to confess and admit to everybody that I don't like Star Wars. Well, and I've just buried myself.
For the 7th or 8th time.
Yes. Well, the first time on AM Mayhem, actually.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah, pay him out, everybody.
Christening ceremony.
He doesn't like Star Wars.
Now we've officially started the show, because now we've talked about the fact that Scotty doesn't like Star Wars.
That's right. And because we normally have a Saturday night meeting with I was going to say shareholders of our radio stations, but stakeholders is the word I was after. And when one of our stakeholders was talking, he owns another group of radio stations over in America. Shout out to Jay, by the way, because I know he will be listening. He started talking about Star Wars on Saturday night, and Jay's a great bloke, but I tuned out. He started talking about Star Wars, and he was like, have you gone back and watched the originals and found all the mistakes? And I was like, I haven't seen the originals. I saw one that my wife dragged me to.
He doesn't understand the beautifulness of it, because I took him to the first Disney one that directly after the original 6, the first one that they made, with all
number 7.
Yeah. So with all of there was a lot of throwbacks to the original and a lot of nods to George Lucas and his films, but it was Disney, right? Yeah. Anyway, that's the one that I took him to, not understanding the context of the rest of the story. And now he refuses to watch the first 6 movies. And I'm like, you're missing everything.
I just think
missing all the context.
No. And I just think of Star Wars as like Lord of the Rings. It was just one of those things.
It's very different.
I was a kid and we just got dragged up on it. You know what I mean? I lived in New Zealand when Lord of the Rings came out. If you didn't go and see Lord of the Rings, something was wrong with you, right? But anyway, we're Digress Media Group. We've got to take a break. We've got to take a break. Coming up on the show, we've got, I think you wanted to bring something up as well, didn't you, big fella? You wanted to get into a segment.
I've got a topic.
Oh, nice. Kaite, have you got anything you're going to bring to the table?
Yes.
You got something? Okay. You
Yes.
don't want to tease it? I've actually got a couple of things. I've got some comedy, Scotty stand-up. Maybe that's what we should call the segment, Scotty stand-up.
Scotty stand-up.
And also, it is another thing too. We've totally missed it yesterday. Happy Pinch and a Punch for the first day of the month.
Yay!
It is happy end of financial year.
No, new financial year.
New financial year.
Financial year.
Okay. Well, cooked that one. Anyway, this is AM Mayhem. Across Dare Media Group of radio stations.
AM Mayhem. Your morning, your mayhem, your podcast. Powered by Dare Media Group radio stations.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to AM Mayhem this morning across Dare Media Group radio stations. Now, I kind of like we've gone into this now. What do we call it? Scotty's stand-up. It's just definitely not a stand-up routine. I can tell you that now. I'm not that funny. I'm funny, but not that funny. But can you picture, right, if you owned a business, right? So you own like a like you have a name that's based on your job. Right? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Make sense to you, big fella?
Yeah.
So, for example...
so like how people have a surname like Smith or Baker.
Yeah. Something like that. So, just to give you an example, imagine if you owned an IT company and your name was Steve Jobs. Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay.
Fail. Oh, dear.
That just didn't land for you, did it?
Okay. What about a plumber if your name was Tom Tap?
Slightly
Tom
funnier.
Tap.
Okay, we got that one. Okay. What if you're a carpet cleaner and your name's Matt?
Okay, I'll give you that one.
We got that one. Okay. Oh dear. I don't know when I wrote these, but there's another one. A plumber. Phil Flush.
Phil Flush.
Phil Flush.
We got that one. Yep. What about Hugh Drain? Hugh Drain.
Nah.
No. Okay.
Nah.
Drain.
Nah.
Okay. Carpet cleaners. We're going back to carpet cleaners. We're picking on carpet cleaners. Shout out, by the way, if you're a carpet cleaner. So we've got the obvious. We've got Matt Rugman.
Rugman.
Dusty Pile. You have called Dusty Pile's carpet cleaning.
Dusty Piles carpet cleaning.
Stan Stain.
Nah. Nah.
Okay.
Dusty Piles is funnier.
Dusty Piles. Harry Hoover.
I feel like that'd be funny if he owned the Hoover people, not the carpet cleaners.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll give that one up. Okay. Here we go. Coffee McCoffer over here.
Yeah.
What were you going to say? Sorry, big fella. I cut you off.
No, I was just making a noise.
I was making a noise.
I was just making a noise.
Okay. So what if you need a tradesman?
Him, bro.
Oh, here we go. Imagine if you're a doctor and your name was Sick. You know what I mean? Anyway.
Yeah.
No, never. Okay. What if you need to call a handyman and his name was Jack Hammer? Jack Hammer?
Yeah, okay.
That sounds more like the name of like a small claims lawyer.
Jack Hammer, small claims.
Yeah. It's like call me, Jack. Have you been injured at work? Call Jack Hammer to get your money.
You did that so well.
That's very good. Very good.
Call 1-800-HAMMER.
1-800-HAMMER.
Someone would think you work in radio, mate. What about... There you go. What about Nick Naylor? Nick Naylor. Okay, we got that one. What about Mr. Fix-It?
Nah.
Will Fix It. Will Fix It.
We'll fix it.
Okay, give me that one. Ned Screwman. Ned Screwman. Okay, let's move into cooks. I've got a couple of cooks here.
Oh, God.
Stan Pan. Stan Pan.
That's so bad.
All right, we'll give that a ref whistle.
You messed up the stands on this one, Scotty.
Oh, bugger. Okay. Going over to our friends in America now. What if you went to a burger joint and the chef's name was Chip Salts? Chip Salts.
Chip Salts.
Okay.
No.
I'll buzz myself. All right, we go to a hairdresser.
If it's not Edward, then I don't want to hear it.
It's not Edward. There are no Edwards here. And if I get an Edward, I'll get a ref whistle. Okay, first one. What if the hairdresser's name was Buzz Cutter? Buzz Cutter.
Nah, see, it doesn't sound like it's a real name.
All right, it's going to get better. Harry Styles.
Maybe he did miss his calling. I feel like you're enjoying these dad jokes way more than anybody else.
Oh, I love it. Anyway, Harry Styles.
Reminds me of, sorry, just to cut you off there, Scotty. Reminds me of an episode of The Simpsons. So one of the main voice actors on The Simpsons, a very talented man by the name of Harry Shearer. A reference to him that's in the show is the local barbershop is called Harry Shearer's.
Oh, well, there you go.
See, now that's funny.
Oh. Hey. Thanks. Okay, what about a cleaner? Cleaner. All right, you're going to call your cleaner, and her name is Misty Spray. Misty Spray.
Misty Spray.
I got that one. Janet Broom. Janet Broom.
Misty Spray does not sound like a cleaner.
Yeah,
no, she does not.
That sounds like another sort of...
I mean, she's still wearing a maid's outfit, though, isn't she?
Hey, get it. What about Wendy Wipe? Wendy Wipe the cleaner. Oh, that sounds a bit dirty, doesn't it?
They're not good, are they?
Okay. Tina Tidy. Tina Tidy.
Oh, see, I kind of like that one.
Okay.
That's cool. See, like if it was like Tina Tidy's cleaning service, I can see myself calling that business.
Yeah,
say
100%. Misty Wipe, however, oh my god,
she sounds like she needs to work in a retirement village. What about an electrician? An electrician. Shane Circuit. Shane Circuit's electrician.
No.
Okay. Neil Voltage. Neil Voltage.
I kind of like that one.
Neil Voltage. Okay, we got that one. What Sparks? What Sparks electrician? That's a sin bin, that one.
Yeah.
Okay, mechanics.
How many more of these have you got?
A couple more. Just a couple more. Hey, look, we've got to fill a voice break somehow. Mechanics.
It doesn't need to be with this.
Well, let me get to mechanics.
Okay.
You might laughing up a little bit more.
Okay.
Cam shaft. Cam shaft.
Okay, I'll give you that one.
Okay. Rod piston. Rod piston, the mechanic. Nathan giggled then. There's some cheesy ones.
Scott, you said rod and shaft, like pretty much one after the other.
You're off to the sin bin. What about delivery drivers? Delivery drivers? We got Ned Express. Ned Express. Whoa. Katie got so excited about that one. We don't know what it is. You're right over there.
Yep.
Oh
my
you're
goodness.
Doing well. You're doing good.
Sorry, guys. Sorry.
So Ned Express. No Ned Express.
No.
Trent Tracker. Trent Tracker. Oh, yep. We got one.
I need some water.
What about Manny Parcel? Manny Parcel? That's off to the sin bin. That
What
one.
about that one, Chief? I hope you haven't got any more, eh?
Okay, I got three more four more categories. Let's go.
Oh no, I cannot go
four
four more
more
categories.
Yeah,
no.
ready? We'll do a quick fire one, right? What about radio host DJs, right? Radio host. DJ Johnson? DJ Johnson.
No.
What about teachers? Stu Dent? Mr. Dent? First name Stu.
Student.
We're there.
That's a really common joke in the Australian educational system. The default template for a student ID is always student.
Student.
It's like, what is it? McLovin.
McLovin.
Off to the sin bin, that one. What
Just
about...
in case.
Just in case. I love it. What about another teacher? Mark. Oh, sorry. What about another teacher? Mr. Grader. Mark Grader? Mark Grader. No, that's a sin bin one, that is.
Yeah, no.
Doctor. What about Dr. Shot? Dr. Anita Shot.
Get it.
Oh, yeah.
I get it, but that's not funny.
Okay. What about a cop? Officer Patrol. Officer Ben Patrol?
Okay, can I just talk about can you imagine if your surname is Constable and you become a police officer and become Constable?
That's funny. That's funny. Or another one. What if you're in the
Constable?
Yeah. What if you're in the army, right? And you know how they're all privates in the army? What if your last name was Parts?
You're such a child.
Private Parts. Oh, that's a sin bin. That is. My boys, right? At their school, they've got a teacher. They were so excited on their first day at school. So I'm going back 6 months ago, right? We got in the car first day, and they go, Dad, we got to tell you something. We met a teacher today, and his name was Mr. Cox. Mr. Cox. I said we'd be in trouble if his last name was his first name, was Richard. Imagine that, Richard Cox. You poor bugger. Anyway, that was, that's the worst one I've done. That's the worst one.
That's definitely the worst one.
Last Wednesday was pretty funny. Misheard lyrics was pretty funny. But, no, funny names. That was a dud. All right, off to the sin bin.
Off to the sin bin.
Misheard lyrics volume 2. That is a deep well, Scotty.
We'll get that fired up for tomorrow when people stay tuned to AM Mayhem across Dare Media Group radio stations. Morning, everyone.
AM Mayhem. Your morning, your mayhem, your podcast. Powered by Dare Media Group radio stations.
This is AM Mayhem across Dare Media Group radio stations. Running here with Kaite, Nathan and Scotty this morning. The verdict's out. And
that was a dud. That went on for way too long.
I've said it on this show before, and I'll say it again. Scotty is not to be left alone by himself in the studio.
That's right.
Nathan and I were both looking at each other going, please, no more. And then when you said 4 more categories, we're no.
Oh, dear. Hey,
enough.
Look, I tried, okay? Look, there
props where props are due.
That's right. And depending on where you were listening would depend on whether you found that funny or not. I feel like a lot of Radio X Gold listeners would turn this show on and go, I'll give it 5 minutes, and then they go, oh, I wonder what's on the other station. Oh, shit, it's the same thing.
Like they just had 5 minutes of you calling out weird names.
Oh, most probably. All right, let's move in. Big fella over in Queensland. What? I was about to say, what's on your mind? Wrong show.
Wrong show, mate.
What were you... Yeah, sorry. Oh, I'm with it. Trust me, I'm awake. Happy Wednesday. Sure? Yes. What
everyone.
What did you want to bring to the table, big fella?
Oh, well, I just wanted to bring up, so school holidays are officially upon us.
Well, in every state except WA. Kids got one week left.
Well, then I've got nothing to talk to you guys about, because I was just about to say, like, has anyone been to the shops recently?
Like, yeah, they were empty.
Like, I don't...
Oh, stop.
Yeah, well,
let him tell his story.
Good on you, big fella. So I work in a shopping centre.
Yes.
And my God, there are so many people.
Right? School holidays, it's like the hordes come out.
Mm.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like you rub shoulders with everyone, and it gives me the ick, honestly.
And I had this thing today. I just thought, sorry, I had this thing yesterday. Every day just blends together for me.
Yeah.
Because I take far too many naps and not enough like full sleeps.
You do nap a lot. You're one of those people that like you'll nap for a couple hours, be up for a bit, nap for another couple hours, be up for a bit.
Yeah, it's like because I'm just like I'm in the middle of something. I don't have time to be tired.
Oh, I feel that though.
You would make a great parent. You know that? Because you would sleep when the baby sleeps.
I can't, like, one of the things that I hate about being, like, in the human existence is the fact that we need so much sleep.
Yeah, it's like a third of your life.
Right? It's so wasteful.
Sleep when you're dead.
You can sleep when you're dead.
But, I mean, some people...
Rest is for the weak.
Some people love sleep. Hey, like, don't get me wrong, I love a good sleep. But, like, some people love sleep. Like, they could just sleep for hours and hours. I got friends that would just sleep for like 14, 15 hours. I'm like, how?
Yeah, I'll call her out, Jamie.
Yeah, Jamie.
Anyway, sorry, we hijacked your segment. Continue with what you were saying.
Jamie and I would probably get along on that part.
Well, you wouldn't get a lot of action. You'd get a lot of sleep.
Maybe you two could just like have a sleep pod.
But yeah, so I've seen so many like just teenage kids around the shopping center recently, and I had a really funny interaction with this guy yesterday. It was a dad and his two boys. They were probably like 10, 11, that sort of age.
Right.
And he brought in these two iPads that were like, oh my God. They were smashed, they were bent, they were scratched, they were like buttons were mashed in.
Wow.
And so he comes in to get a quote for like what it's gonna be to fix them up. He's like, "Can you put new screens on them?"
No.
And yeah, it's like, no, I can't because the chassis is bent. It's like if I try to put a screen on it, it'll break. And so I did him up a quote for like, so, you know, we're going to have to replace the screens, the back chassis, the buttons, all that bloody stuff. And it ended up being something like $2,000 worth of
my
work.
guy, just go buy new ones.
And that was like pretty cheap. Like having worked at multiple IT places, that was like probably the cheapest I've ever quoted someone for a job like that.
Yeah,
and
that's
just
a complete
like
rebuild.
And like he just said like, yeah, that's might as well get new ones. And he just like thanked me for my time. And the look he walked off with was like, those kids are getting grounded. Like I could see it in his eyes, like that as he was walking away, it was like, okay, is this going to be 2 weeks? Is this going to be a month?
What are we talking? How am I feeling right now? Do I need to sleep on this, or am I good to go?
It's like, am I gonna put this in like $1 per hour sort of situation?
Do you know what? I had like when our 8-year-old, he broke the screen on his iPad a couple of years ago, right? And it was $128 to fix it. And he was 6-ish, about 6 or 7, one of the two. Anyway, we made him do 128 chores before he could have his iPad back. And that boy has not scratched, broken, thrown, dropped, nothing since that day, because he was so frustrated having to count his 128 chores. And like, this was over a course of like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I'm like,
which to a kid is like an eternity and a half. Correct.
Which to a little boy is forever, and mum and dad are so mean. I'm like, my guy, it's the longer you take to do the chores, the longer you don't have an iPad. This is entirely up to you. But did he get this? No, he didn't. He got it by the end of it.
He gets it now.
He gets it now.
Great lesson. But how often do you have that rock up? You know, like the son or daughter's rocked in, or the teenager was rocked up with a smashed phone.
Yeah.
Right? And it can either go one or two ways. You've got the teenager that's like, oh, excuse me, sir, I dropped my phone and I smashed it. How much is it going to cost to fix? And then you've got the other teenager where they go,
I love that your Kiwi accent just kind of came out there.
Sorry. Whoops. Yeah, too much.
Was that you as a kid?
We didn't have these flash full of phones.
I didn't mean that situation. I meant like, was that the character you slipped into?
It must have been. I've gone back to 15-year-old Scotty.
15. You know? I was going to go like 12-year-old Scotty, but
when I first rocked up to Australia, hey bro, I'm in Australia now, cuz. Anyway, shout out to we've digressed. We've digressed. But so you've got those people that come in. And then the second lot of people that come in, they're like shit scared, and they go, "Oh, mum and dad are here to, get my phone fixed, and they're going to pay for it. Oh, how much is it going to be? Oh, can you do me a deal so I don't have to do so many?" How often do you see that happen?
That exact situation is probably not an all that common one for me. I've definitely done people a few favors.
Yeah.
Like we've had these, the most common one I get, because like I would say if you polled a random selection of people,
I have a thought of what I think the most common version of this story is, but I want to hear what you think it is, and then I'll see how much it relates.
Yeah. So if you picked a random sample of about 10,000 people, I would say approximately 10% of them have an iPhone 11.
Yes.
And an iPhone 11 has a very unfortunate feature, which is that if you break the back glass, you have to completely rebuild the phone to replace it.
Oh, dear.
So instead of, like, I've given people the option, like, it's never an official quote unquote solution, but if someone's starving for cash and they can't afford it, I can just reseal it. Because that's the reason why the back glass is a problem, is because once it's broken, it breaks the airtight seal and water can get into the phone.
Yeah.
Right.
So I have literally, like, filled the back of an iPhone 11 with just, like, sealant glue.
Like phone sealant? Or is it like a special sealant?
Or like Duraseal?
No, well, it's the same glue you guys have worked with me before. It's the same glue I glue phones back together with.
Oh, like it's the phone stuff. It's not just like shit from Bunnings.
Yeah, it's the phone stuff.
Yeah, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, and it looks... I thought it looked horrendous, but this one girl, like, I gave her phone back to her after I'd done it, and she was like, she was like, "Mum, this is so cool. It's like my phone's got this like this textured glass look on the back." She's like, "No one else has a phone like this," and I was like,
"It is a textured glass."
That's why I do this job.
That's so cool.
Because like the dumb stuff I come up with, well, to me it seems like so stupid, and it makes people so happy.
I reckon the most, like, in terms of teenagers coming and breaking their phones, I reckon the most common situation that you would find yourself in is like angry mum or angry dad comes in with teenager in tow. Angry parent is holding said phone and trying to be polite to you whilst making it very awkwardly obvious that they're angry with said child. And you have to pretend that everything's fine. There's and this isn't awkward.
You're like, and then once the dad or mum turns back, you go, "It's okay, we've all been there. We deal with this all the time."
Yeah.
Poor kid's like, dreading this whole interaction.
"I'm here today because my fucking son won't fix his phone and it's smashed it up." That's what you just wish they come in and say, right? But instead they come in, "Hi, how you going? I gave birth to this child 15 years ago, and today they're pushing all of my buttons."
Yep, it's exactly that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, no, I was just thinking of like one particular instance where it was a grandmother and grandchild.
Ooh.
And the kid had she had this little kid with her shopping, and she'd given him the phone to like, "Oh, here, play with grandma's phone while we're shopping."
Yeah.
And he dropped it.
Oh.
And so she comes into the shop so upset. She's like, and she was like pulling him by the ear and everything.
Oh,
like, just,
not the ear pull. Ouch.
Yeah, like
2005, Grandma. That's child abuse.
It's 2025, and yes,
2005. I'm in 2025. Oh,
because I feel like in 2005 I still got the ear pull.
Not me.
I don't think it was right in 2005 either.
No. As someone who received the ear pull across the room, it's not pleasant.
Shout out to Katie's mum and dad. Represent. Anyway,
G'day.
sorry. How are you? Right, we should go to a break. Sorry, I forgot where I was going. I was so intrigued in this. Did you actually end up finishing a story?
Yes,
You
I
did?
sure did.
I don't know what happened.
We need to go to a song.
I need to go to a break. This is AM Mayhem across Dare Media Group radio stations. Morning, everyone.
AM Mayhem. Your morning, your mayhem, your podcast. Powered by Dare Media Group radio stations.
Oh, this is AM Mayhem across Dare Media Group radio stations. What were you saying in the song then? You said we're putting the mayhem back in your AM.
And the coffee back in Scotty's cup so he can bloody wake up.
Gee whiz,
Get it together, big guy.
It's crazy. I wanted to get into something real quick. But again, I'm losing my mind here. By the way, it is... today is the 2nd of July. We should have done this yesterday, but welcome everybody to the 2nd of July. It is also the start of a new financial year. What does that mean for you? Well, let's share some of this, and we're going to bring the old and back as well, the old buzzer and the cross, right? So the Albanese government, right, have made some changes. All the other governments around the country have made some changes too for the start of the financial year. So first of all, let's go through the list. So the minimum wage will increase by 3.5% from July 1. The Fair Work Commission has approved the increase in the National Minimum Award to $948 per week, or that equates to $24.95 an hour. Is that something to be excited about or something to be disappointed about?
I don't know. Like, as a minimum wage, I think it's a long overdue.
Or do we give him a sin bin? That was the other one. Sorry, you, Nathan? He's looking straight down the camera at me.
I'm in favour of a minimum wage increase.
Oh yeah.
My personal feelings are probably a bit similar to Katie's, which is that, like, yeah, good effort, but too little, too late.
Yeah.
Right, we'll give him a buzz. Sorry, Albo, that's one against you. Thresholds for income and asset tests for the age pension will lift by 2.4%. The value of asset pensioners can own while receiving a full pension, and the weekly income they take from work with their super will also increase. Is that good or bad?
That's great.
I think that's a bit of a double edge, I guess, because, you know, we want. I agree with the first half, but we don't want to be encouraging pensioners to, you know, keep working into their golden years just to make more money. We want them to have a comfortable retirement.
That's right.
No, 100%. But I think that's what this is trying to curb, is that now what they're receiving from their super can be more before anything else starts to get affected.
Yeah, right. Okay. There you go.
Or should they want to continue, a lot of people call them retirement jobs. They're usually just like, they work a day or two a week, keep their mind active, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
That they can receive money from that instead of having to volunteer and not have things affected.
There you go.
Yeah, no, well, that's cool.
Yeah, to me, that's a win.
Number of changes to super will come into effect from July 1. The super rate, guarantee rate, will increase to 12%. It's currently at 11.5. So that's the first one. Is that good or bad?
Good. Do you remember when it was 8?
I was not in Australia when that happened.
Do you remember when it was 8? When it was 8%?
I remember when it was 10.
I remember when it was 8%. It was 8% for the longest time when they first sort of really started pushing super.
Yeah, okay. Don't know. The maximum super contribution base will meanwhile decrease from 65,000 to 62,500.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
You all right with that? Okay.
I'm all right with that.
July 1, Services Australia will lift the number of parental leave pays from 110 to 120 for children born from the 1st of July. Parents, including adoptive children, will be able to claim up to 3 months before the date they expect the child to enter their care.
Wait, hang on. I'm confused. 110 to 120 what?
Days.
Oh.
Did I not say days?
I didn't hear. Maybe you did.
So anyway, in short, parental leave is increased from 110 to 120 days.
Still think it's BS.
Really?
100% BS.
Controversial.
BS. And I want to explain why. Because outside of the US, which is super trash, most other developed countries have a year at home with their newborn for either one or both parents to bond with that child, to not have to pay daycare fees to survive and go to work. So even here in Australia, giving people 3 months off is trash. Are you kidding me? 12 weeks old and you putting that baby in someone else's care because you've got to go back to work? Trash.
Look, I'm just going to stand here in silence because I'm the father, the husband in this situation.
Exactly. And remember when our children were born, like, you had to use your annual leave and you could only take off a couple of weeks.
Yeah, that's right. Nathan, take the floor, big fella. Save me.
G'day. I don't plan to have children anytime soon.
Oh,
there you go.
Neutral.
Let's move into...
So I guess it doesn't affect me.
Let's move into another controversial one. The sorts of products smokers can purchase is set to change from July 1. In the new financial year, a raft of tobacco changes will come into effect, including the banning of flavoured or menthol cigarettes. The removal of names such as Smooth and Gold packets will be standardised at 20 cigarettes a packet, and as well as the rollout of consistent shapes and sizes and new health information. Many of these changes have already been implemented. Do we think that's good or do we think that's bad?
It's confusing.
Yeah. Aren't going to stop people from smoking. People smoke in places where it's illegal.
Yeah, it's not really gonna curb people smoking, although I think that was the intention. What makes it confusing to me is that the sale of tobacco product funds so many things for the government because of all the taxes. That's part of this.
Well, actually, they've had a revenue decrease.
Yeah, because they just got rid of half of them, didn't they?
But
so it makes no sense to me. Like, they want all the income from it, but they're taking the products away. But their whole shtick is to get people to stop smoking. But if people actually did stop smoking, they would find some other way to do it. Not only that, but taking away this and increasing the taxes on it has just increased the underground tobacco market.
Black market, yeah.
The black market cigarettes. And isn't that an even bigger problem? Like...
So we're sin binning that one. We're sending that one
to the sin bin elbow. It just doesn't make sense.
Yes.
Doesn't seem like quite the right move, in my opinion.
Excuse me, sorry, I'm catching coughs, Randy. It's nuts.
Get it together.
Did you have an input on that one at all? Sorry, big fella.
Yeah, just look at what countries like Uruguay are doing, where when they have an issue with drugs, they legalize, tax, and regulate them. So in Uruguay, there is no such thing as like crack, because you can get cocaine if you want to, and it's federally regulated, and they make sure that it's not like tainted and it's not being sold to minors, and the black market isn't doing that.
So this is along the lines of like
who wants to move to Uruguay? No jokes. Anyway, sorry.
This is along the lines of like the pill testing at festivals and things like that.
We're getting off topic here. Well, that's a topic for another day. That's definitely a topic for another day, because I think actually that's a good topic to talk about.
Yeah.
Considering we've got two music genres that cover music festivals, right? You got rock music festivals and country music festivals. So
that's right.
That is definitely something to keep in the tank for later.
Boy, does rock music have an inexorably linked history with illicit substances. Listen to Behind the Riffs on Radio X, 3 p.m. Saturdays Australian Western Standard Time, or 5 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time to hear all about it. We frequently do episodes entitled Sex, Drugs, and Rock and Roll.
Yes, we do.
So a bit of fire through these because we're running out of time. In Victoria, new road rules requiring motorists to slow down to 40 k's when passing workers on the side of the road. Good or bad?
Is that not already law?
Apparently not in Victoria, so good.
Okay.
if you have to ask, wasn't that already a law? Probably good.
Probably a good thing.
I don't think it's. They changed the law in New South Wales because what happened is trucks would be going 100 kilometres an hour. Cop would be pulled over on the side of the road, and again, trucks got to slam on their brakes, and then we have issues. But the Victorian government also has set an electricity price, so it's capped at $16.75 from July 1. Good or bad?
Capped electricity?
Yeah,
I'd say good. I'm going to say good.
Queensland. People convicted of a crime will pay more in July 1 when the government indexes the rate of penalty units. From that date, a single penalty unit will rise from $161.30 to $166.90 for most offences covered under state legislation as well as local law penalties. Is that good or bad?
It's not going to make a difference.
Coppers must have needed a new van or something.
Yeah.
Put that one in the sin bin.
No.
In Western Australia, rebates will be made available for residential solar batteries for up to $1,300, depending on what provider you're with. That's what's happening in Western Australia. Is that good or bad?
Again though, hasn't that already been going on like everywhere?
Apparently so. So we'll call that a good thing. The South Australians will implement cost of living measures from July 1, including capping the price of 28-day student passes on their MetroCard to $10. So that's down from $28.60. Is that good or bad?
Yeah, good.
Bloody great.
Bloody fantastic.
Tasmania. Tasmanians' water and sewage utilities will increase its price to 3.5% from July 1. The average residential customer will see an increase of about 12.04 cents per day. Good or bad?
So what you're telling me is that crap is going up in price.
There we go. In the Northern Territory, payroll tax. Who cares?
It's like I could just, as soon as Scott said the words payroll tax, I felt like the audience just like zone out.
Yep. The ACT government will raise the minimum age of criminal responsibility from 10 to 14.
Ooh.
Considering we were all from a state where we had horrendous youth crime in Queensland, it's very controversial. Is that a good idea or a bad idea?
Can't be criminally responsible until 14. Now this
honestly, I have to say, I think net positive. Because I think unless you are in some like very specific edge cases, I think in a lot of situations when I see kids acting up, my first thought is, where are the parents at?
Oh, same. Especially kids, like if we're talking about a 10-year-old, like that's a baby. There's no way that child could comfortably know everything right from wrong. The basics of right and wrong, yes, but everything that's right or wrong, no, because they're 10.
Yeah, and to rationally understand the burden of legal responsibility.
Yeah, no, I think I agree with you. I think overall, a little bit older. I think 10 is too young.
Yeah, I think it puts a little bit more like not because you guys are parents too, but you guys are great parents.
Thank you.
Thanks.
We need
my wife, for example.
We need. I think it doesn't hurt to have a little bit more like, hey, if your 12-year-old is doing illegal things in public, like maybe the parents
wrong.
need to be held responsible.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I do agree with that 100%.
Like, and that ends up being a preventative measure where the parents are thinking like, well, if my kid starts like doing graffiti and they get caught by the police, I'm the one in legal trouble.
Yeah.
So it's not the government disciplining you, it's your parents disciplining you because they don't want to get a bloody fine.
Yeah, or go to jail themselves.
Yeah.
And last but not least, don't go to Canberra for a holiday anytime soon. By the way, Canberra, most boring place in Australia. Shout out to anyone that listens to the show in Canberra, but It's got a very boring and cold place.
What's the thing, though?
Short-term rental accommodation levy will be introduced in the ACT on July 1. It will apply to bookings no more than 28 days. So if you rent an Airbnb, for example, for a couple of nights, you get whacked with a accommodation levy.
Yeah. Nah.
Love that.
Boo. Boo you.
So...
I'm glad I'm not staying in Canberra anytime soon.
And I'm not going to be able to afford to either, so...
So that's basically the nuts and bolts of what's
changes.
happened in July 1. And I know there's some speed limit changes too around, so wherever you live, just keep an eye on the old signpost. Anyway, this is AM Mayhem across Dare Media Group, our radio stations. Good morning, everyone.
AM Mayhem. Your morning, your mayhem, your podcast. Powered by Dare Media Group radio stations.
This is AM Mayhem across Dare Media Group radio stations with Kaite, Nathan, and Scotty this morning. Kaite, we should really give you the floor today. We tried not to lean on Kaite too much, didn't we, Nathan? Because
I know. I appreciate
she's still.
You guys.
I didn't have that button ready. She's still down with the sickness.
I am still.
With the sickness.
I just sorry before Katie starts, I just wanted to, tying into the previous segment, while we were on the break, I looked up because we were talking about Canberra and how I'm glad I'm not there right now. I'm even more glad I'm not in Canberra right now because my weather map says it is 6 degrees.
Yeah, it was. I think it was like -7 there the other morning.
It's
like snowy country.
Speaking of Canberra too, well, before we go into your segment, Katie, which we haven't spoken about all morning, news came in very early this morning, but we're so in with the show. New South Wales residents are bracing for up to 120 mils of rain and 125 kilometre gusts of wind. People have been told to evacuate that area now. So 30,000 people without power and, to reiterate, beachside residents are told to leave. I know that's probably got actually nothing to do with Canberra, but it's New South Wales and they're all kind of like in the same area. So anyway, Katie, it's over to you. I've done my part. As radio host, I've informed the people.
There you go.
I've informed the people.
Sorry, little man.
So I, appreciate you guys not leaning on me too heavily within this show because...
Lean on me!
Because I am not strong. I've not been having a good time. But I did a dumb.
You did a, sorry?
I did a dumb.
Did you say dumb or dump?
Dumb.
Oh, right, okay.
I did a dumb. Now...
What kind of dumb did you do?
It was actually just before this show.
Uh-oh.
Now, I'm one of those people that pride myself on being able to speak properly, right? And by properly, I mean like I can use words in the right context and pronounce them correctly. I'm capable, although I do realise that a lot of the time I speak fairly bogan, I am capable of speaking quite eloquently, right? Good. Obviously, at the moment, I got a blocked nose, I'm a little sick, give me a break. Now, before this show, Nathan, you and I were having a discussion, and I said the word equivalate. Now, I said that word with conviction. Like, I was like, I don't even remember what we were talking about because it all just became about this word. But
yeah,
mid-sentence, you stopped me and you're like, is that even a word? And I was like, yes, it's a word. Like, I was like, I stood on business. Like, yes, equivalate is a word. What are you talking about? Of course it's a word. And you're like, I don't think it's a word. And
I was like, I think it's a Bushism. Like, I'm pretty sure it's something I heard George Bush Jr. say once. He's like, you equivalating me.
Oh, dear.
But I was so convinced that equivalate was a word that I was like, nah, I'm going to Google this. Where's ChatGPT? She's never let me down. Now, I typed into my ChatGPT, hey, chat, is equivalate a word? And she goes, nope. Equivalate is not a word.
So, damn you, George Bush, you made it up.
And I responded with like, nope, I just lost an argument. And she was like, ooh, you went in too hard, didn't you? Now, I've never been called out by ChatGPT like that before, but I got a double-edged sword because you called it and then Chat called it, and I'm over here like, I did it dumb.
I'm an idiot.
I'm an idiot. For someone who is, like, prides themselves on speaking nicely and using proper words, I did it dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Dumb.
been
With a
that
B,
one.
not a P.
Yeah, no, dumb. I know I have a blocked nose, so it kind of sounds like I'm saying dump, but I'm not. Dumb. I did a dumb.
Have you ever done
She
anything
made
like
a silly.
I made it silly.
You made a boo-boo. Have you ever done anything like that? You've, like, been in an argument and been passionate about
You're
something.
so convinced
and you've said
you're
a
right.
word and then you look. I have. Instrumercial. Instrumercial is mine. I've even said it
Instrumercial.
live on the radio and it just went straight out and I just never let me live it down. It's been great.
Instrumercial is one of their media group's favourite words.
Yep.
Yeah. But have you ever been, like, in a situation where you're so convinced you're right and then you Google it because you're like, nah, I'm going to prove you I'm right. And then you Google it and you're so wrong. And you got to eat a bit of humble pie.
I've had a few, but more in, like, Mandela Effect sort of things, like...
Yeah.
So, yes. So, like, because Nelson Mandela was in prison for a fair while, and a lot of people thought he died.
Right. I only know Nelson Mandela as the South African rugby coach.
He was a rugby coach?
Yeah.
What?
Was he?
Was he?
Are we
What?
talking about the same Nelson
Is
Mandela?
this another Mandela effect?
Hang on. Hey, Siri.
Oh, no.
Was Nelson Mandela the coach of the South African rugby team? Well, we can find out in a minute. Oh. Use ChatGPT. God damn you, Apple. Working with ChatGPT. Anyway, sorry, continue, and I'll come to you with the answer.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh.
He was not?
Nah. That was fake news. That was full-blown
There you go.
fake news. He was, in fact, the president of South Africa and played a significant symbolic role in the 1995 Rugby World Cup. Anyway,
Okay, so it wasn't part of rugby.
Move on, Scott.
Okay, so that's actually a great example of the Mandela effect.
Oh, there you go.
So one that you guys might even be able to share with me is that you think of, like, the Mickey Mouse character.
Yeah.
Not once in the entire run of that character has he ever had suspenders.
Really? What?
Like, I bet you can even picture, like,
can
him,
picture
like,
the
stretching
suspenders.
the suspenders. Not once has Mickey Mouse ever had suspenders.
Yeah, isn't he on, like, in the old school Mickey Mouse on the boat? And it's like,
Yeah, he's
Steamboat
got the
Willie?
suspenders on.
yeah, and he's like,
No. Okay. What you guys are remembering is the Steamboat Itchy sketch from an episode of The Simpsons.
No, I'm not.
no, we can't be.
I promise you. Look up Steamboat Willie. He does not have suspenders.
I'm Googling as we speak here.
I actually have two sort of similar situations that I can point
Does
to.
Mickey Mouse have suspenders?
Oh, he's talking to his phone again. What a boomer.
Oh no.
Two that I can think about off the top of my head.
Well, I found the photo. Can you see the photo? Oh, you probably... Hang on, I'll have to come
Can
right
I
up
see
to
the photo?
There's the photo.
Nah, he had suspenders.
No, he didn't. Look, you're right. Look at this big fella.
Nah.
Yes,
closer
he
to the
did
camera.
not ever have suspenders.
Can you see that there?
Right?
There's another one, is the, I've got two that wigged me out when I first noticed them, right? One is, the Monopoly guy never had a monocle.
Never had a monocle.
Never had a monocle.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
What's a monocle?
Yes.
The little eyeglass.
It's like the little eye
round-
thing that rich people have.
Oh, no, now you're tripping me out here.
He had a monocle, but apparently he never had a monocle.
Did the Monopoly guy have a monocle?
I distinctly remember the monocle. There's even a joke in, like, is it Ace Ventura, where he has the little monocle thing?
Yes.
Like, I can't be the only one that remembers the monocle.
Oh, there you go.
You aren't.
He didn't.
He had a bloody monocle.
Hang on. The Monopoly Man, also known as Mr. Monopoly or Rich Uncle Pennybags, has never officially worn a monocle in the US editions of the game. While people remember him having one due to a phenomenon called the
Mandela Effect.
There you go.
There's another one that I Googled because I was in pure disbelief.
Yeah.
That was the placement of your kidneys. This one came about because I was listening to... someone was telling me about biology, and they're like, where your kidneys are. And I was like, yeah, your kidneys they're down pretty low. And they're like, no, they're not. They're up quite high. And I was like, no, what?
Yeah.
They're in your back, aren't they?
And they're like at the back, yeah.
Apparently, they're like at the front and up by your bloody lungs.
Actually, aren't they up by your...
Right.
Yeah, they're up in your rib cage, because your rib cage...
They're not.
Oh, or maybe that's your liver. Oh, look, I'm not a doctor. Oh.
Your kidneys are part of, like, your renal services down near your pee.
I thought you were going to say rectum services. Then I was going to get all excited.
I wigged out when I was like, this is not correct. Your kidneys do not belong up next to your lungs. They're down, like, in your, like, bladder area. Not quite that low, but you know what I mean? They're in your back.
Yeah.
This is tripping me out.
It spun me. I Googled it immediately and looked at photos, and I was like, this is incorrect. They're gaslighting me.
I feel like that term's been used a lot. Thrown around these studios a lot. Off air, of course, gaslighting. Yeah,
Gaslighting.
Anyway.
It's such a good term. It happens so often.
Okay, gaslighting.
Yeah.
So what's another one? What's another Mandela Effect? We got the Monopoly Man. We had Mickey Mouse.
The word Kit Kat does not have a hyphen in it.
No, my son bought a Kit Kat the other day, and no, there was no Kit Kat in there. There you go. No hyphen in Kit Kat, sorry. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Katie's
even though a lot of people absolutely remember the hyphen.
The hyphen in Kit Kat.
Is the Sunkist logo a Nelson Mandela Effect as well?
No, I think that's just no one ever really noticed that it was supposed to be a U, not an I.
What is it meant to be? Shit kissed, isn't it?
No.
What is it?
Sun cursed.
Oh, okay.
Oh, sorry, sin cursed, not sun cursed.
Oh, hello. Yeah, well, yeah.
Sin kissed. It was supposed to be sin kissed.
Sin kissed.
Oh, okay.
Not sun kissed.
Right. What did you have? Did you have any more?
Just assumed. Can't think of any more off the top of my head.
There you go.
There's always, there's so many.
There's always more.
Yeah.
Katie's looking them all up.
Yeah, I'm going to find.
Oh, no.
This might be, we may have to carry this over to tomorrow's show at this rate.
Yeah, we might just make Mandela Effect a segment.
Ooh, we should.
Well, there we go. We'll leave that for tomorrow. We'll do that. We'll go to a break and wrap it up. This is AM Mayhem across Dare Media Group radio stations. And that was AM Mayhem for your Wednesday, the 2nd of July, 2025.
July.
What was your... Now, we said we were going to carry this over tomorrow, but...
I have one
Katie over here.
That I have to. Okay. I can't not.
Right, what is it?
Given that we were talking about Star Wars earlier, this perfectly relates.
Oh, I know this one.
Do you? Because I'm about to have my mind blown.
I was going to switch my headphones off.
Apparently, the line was never, Luke, I am your father. It was, no, I am your father. Now, no, absolutely not. I remember this. That's the whole shtick.
The scene is that he goes, Obi-Wan told me that you betrayed and murdered my father. And he goes, no, I am your father.
He doesn't. He says, Luke, I am your father.
He does not.
Okay, I need to go back and watch this movie because I distinctly remember Scott trying to cut us off.
No, sorry, there's a... Just before there's a very similar one with Star Trek too. At no point in the entire series has anyone ever said, Scotty, beam me up.
Yeah, right.
Where did that come from? I've had that my entire life. Beam me up, Scotty.
There's even there's a Slim Dusty
not
song.
once ever. not once ever directly said in the show.
Really?
There's a Slim Dusty song that literally quotes, "Beam me up, Scotty, I'm ready to rise."
So the Slim Dusty song come out before Star Trek?
No.
Or do they all come out at the same time?
After.
So the Slim Dusty song came out after Star Trek?
Yes.
How old Star Trek?
Old.
Slim
1966.
Old.
Slim Dusty. You know, I had no idea who Slim Dusty was until I moved to Central Queensland.
Slim Dusty is a legend. You can't not know who Slim Dusty is.
He's a country singer, isn't he?
Yes.
I feel like there's been a theme.
He was a truck driver, he was a country singer, and he was an outback pioneer.
Slim Dusty. Right. Okay.
And he sang a song with the words, "Beam me up, Scotty, I'm ready to rise. I'm ready to take my role on the Enterprise."
Oh, right.
Right?
Wow.
Take my place at the helm of the Enterprise was the exact line out of the song.
There you go.
Wow.
Yeah.
I learned something about Slim Dusty.
There you go.
There you go. Well done. He's Australian too, isn't he?
He is.
Yeah, okay. What's the other song Slim Dusty does? I'm sure
He does lots of songs.
Oh, there's the one about Open Highway and...
Yeah.
Anyway. What were you singing before we went on air, by the way, this morning? You walked in here half dead and you were singing a song and you said, "That damn song stuck in my head."
Oh, that's stupid. Is it John Williamson?
I
don't know. You're the one telling the story.
Now I can't. Now it's not stuck in my head anymore. I can't remember what it was. It's the sitting on the. No, it's gone.
Home Among the Gum Trees.
Thank you. Home among the. Now it's stuck in my head again.
How's it go?
Could be a home among the gum trees, where lots of plum trees, a sheep or two and a kangaroo, a clothesline out the back, veranda out the front, and an old rocking chair.
Okay. Well, it's been AM Mayhem for another Wednesday.
That's been another edition of Dare Media Group Karaoke.
Actually, The Voice is back. I saw on TV. No, I'm not promoting The Voice or anything like that. But I saw that The Voice was back on. You know who's on The Voice? There's my man Ronan Keating. I am a rock DJ at heart, but I've just got a soft spot for Ronan Keating. I don't know what it is. Maybe
He's right.
He is.
Anyway.
You do have a bit of a soft spot for him.
Yep. Richard Marx. You know, old Hazard. The Hazard song?
No.
The Hazard song.
Richard Marx, Hazard. They reckon it's a song about him killing his girlfriend.
Oh, it's a bit morbid. What a way to end the show.
I haven't got it here on the queue here anywhere, but, you know, Hazard. Richard Marx, Hazard. People on radio...
You can keep saying it. I saw that.
People on Radio is Gold are probably screaming at us going, "For God, it's on the playlist!" I've heard it on... I can't even know the words. But anyway, Richard Marx, he's on there as well. Sporty Spice is on The Voice.
Sporty Spice.
Damn,
Sporty Spice.
She looks good for an old bird.
Does she?
Yeah.
I need to watch.
Did you not watch the promo?
No.
We were watching Channel 7 the other night. Actually, we'll come back to that in a sec. I just can't remember who the other judge was.
I don't know.
Anyway, but those were the three that I paid attention to. But, you don't watch normal TV, do you, big fella?
I do not watch normal TV.
Neither do we. I did, because there was this hype over the project. You know how the project's done, dusted, finished, 16 years. I was not a fan of the project. I hated the project with a passion. I screamed at it every time it was on. Morning. Anyway, the project's finished up, and they've replaced it with another news. Yeah, I know, right? Everyone's yawning. But they've replaced it with another news, and they're literally calling it Timu, a current affair.
Timu Current Affairs. That's funny.
Plus. It's boring as hell. That's the only reason we were watching free-to-air TV last night.
I love finding dodgy things that look similar to the good things and calling them the Timu version.
Yep. So it was a big flop. And actually, I'm with the people on social media at the moment. Bring back the project. Like, at least someone had something to talk about, you know what I mean? And it was funny. It was funny news, but I still hated it.
Do we really need anything? Just, I don't know, put something else on. There's enough news shows.
Put on Netflix.
If you want to you want to hear funny news, listen to AM Mayhem across their radio stations.
yeah. Damn it. Podcast, wherever you get your podcast from. Yeah, so, well, there you go. That's kind of like, that's all I had to say. What's your word of the day over there, Kate?
Oh, you do this to me every time too, and I'm
If
never
you can't think of
prepared.
one, I can move to the next one.
My word of the day is equivalate.
Equivalate. Done. What's your word of the day, big fella?
My word of the day is Gideon. It means something that is of poor or abridged quality.
You're always so prepared, very thoughtful.
You are. Yeah.
No, I wasn't even, I didn't even have that prepared. I just had that word stuck in my head.
Oh, nice.
Because I remember listening to a podcast about this. I won't. This podcast sells merch, and they were saying that, like, you know, it's not a Gideon shirt like most people sell. And I was like, what the hell does that mean? Yeah, and I looked up Gideon is like something where you cut corners to make it cheaper.
Oh, do you know what? Isn't it the best thing when you hear a word that you don't know what it means and you Google it and that's just like your new favourite word?
Yes.
It's so good when that happens.
Yeah, there you go.
Do you ever do that?
No, not really. I normally hear a word and then that I've never heard before, and I'll just go, oh, okay, yeah, right. Babe, what did they say? What's that word? What's the word they use? So I don't look like an idiot. One of you two used a funny word like that the other day, and I can't remember what it was now. And I just looked at you both and I went, okay, whatever that means.
I don't know.
Sometimes Nathan will have a whole sentence full of them, and I'll go, huh?
I say a lot of funny words, Scotty.
You do. Sometimes I'm like, when you'd said something the other night, and I was like, that was a lot of words, and my brain didn't hear any of them.
Yeah. I think it was probably while I was explaining to you guys how the Dare Media Group server chucked a hard drive and didn't lose any data.
Maybe that
Yeah,
was
good
the
chance.
conversation.
I openly admit that my brain zones out when you start talking techie stuff.
But the funny part is, right, when you're from a different country, right, there's words and things that happen and come up and you just go, huh? Like, we're having a conversation with Yergs, by the way. Shout out Yergs, up the middle, across the Media Group radio stations, 11 p.m. Western Time, 1 a.m.
Yeah.
Eastern Time. What did I say? Oh, I said it's chucked a sad. The computer has chucked a sad. He had no idea what I was talking about.
Yeah.
No idea.
He'd never heard the term cracking a sad.
Cracking a sad, that's the one. I was nearly said crack a fat.
Cracking a sad.
That's what I think of every time you say it.
Cracking a fat.
Yeah.
The title of today's podcast is Cracking a Fat.
There you
Phat. Search that wherever you get your podcast from. All right, lady, gentlemen, pleasure as always. Thanks for having me on the show.
Thank you.
Are we back tomorrow
Pleasure is
morning?
all mine, Scotty. Thanks for coming.
Yeah, you're welcome. Cracked a fat.
Yeah.
No more sick days. You need a sick day, you need a medical certificate, and no more weddings on weird days, yeah?
Oh, no, I promise, no more weddings for me.
This has been AM Mayhem across Dare Media Group radio stations. Thanks for listening. We'll see you tomorrow.